Hey gamers, it's Milan here from Milan Fresh Gaming and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are comparing Life is Strange 2015 versus the Life is Strange remaster that dropped in 2022. So, we will take a look at the differences in lighting, character models, and facial animations in the overall atmosphere side by side. So, let's get right into today's video. We begin with one of the first scenes in Life is Strange, Max sitting in her photography class at Blackwell Academy. On the left is the original 2015 version, and on the right the remastered edition from 2022. The most noticeable difference here is the lighting. As you can see, the remaster features warmer tones and more realistic shadows, and improved depth of field. Although, character textures and facial details have been enhanced, giving Max and her surroundings a more lifelike appearance. Next, we see Max as she walks through the halls of Blackwell Academy. On the left, the original version shows a flatter lighting profile with more muted colors. The remastered version on the right introduces more natural lighting and richer color grading, which also adds depth and realism to the environment around Maxine Caulfield. Notice how the textures on the walls, posters, and furniture appear sharper, while reflections and shadows create a more immersive atmosphere. Even though Max's movements and animations are smoother, it also makes the world feel more alive. Now let's take a closer look at one of the most visually striking scenes in the game, Max's nightmare vision of the storm at the lighthouse. In the original version, the scene is already dramatic, but the remastered edition amplifies it with more deeper contrast, sharper effects, and improved lighting dynamics in the storm around Max. In the remaster, notice how the storm clouds swirl more realistically. The lighting is more intense and the debris flying around Max has a clear sense of depth and motion. You can also see the water textures, fog density, and shadows have also been upgraded to create a more cinematic, threatening environment. With combined haunting music and Max's emotional reaction to the storm, the remastered version enhances the dread and urgency this scene is meant to convey. Let's take a look at the core gameplay mechanic that defines Life is Strange, Max's ability to rewind time. In the original, the effect was already creative, but the remastered version enhances it with a smoother visual, sharper distortion effects, and more fluid animation. The lightning now shifts more dynamically as time rewinds, and the motion blur feels more natural and polished. Environmental elements like objects, shadows, and particles respond more realistically, giving the world a greater sense of depth and motion. Character animations during interactions are also more refined in the remaster, from walking to rewinding conversations and solving puzzles. Even the subtle change like UI transitions and camera movement contribute to a more immersive gameplay experience without altering the original design. After seeing these scenes side by side, one thing's clear. The remaster doesn't just update the visuals, it redefines the atmosphere. From lighting and textures to environmental detail and animation, it brings meaningful improvements that reshape how the game feels. Whether you prefer the simplicity of the original or the polish of the remaster, that's just simply up to you. But either way, the story still holds up, and it's also a 10 out of 10 for me. So, thank you all so much for tuning in to today's video. I hope you all like this comparison video on Life is Strange and Life is Strange Remastered. Until next time, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.